welcome back to my channel. My name is Tomisin. If you are seeing my face for the very first time, my name is Tomisin. Welcome to my channel, welcome to my space. I talk about my reality and my lifestyle vlogs and all of that. If you like the kind of content I put out here, kindly hit the subscribe button. Subscription is absolutely free. And to all my returning subscribers, thank you for always coming back. Thank you for seeing my videos. Thank you for the likes, for the comments. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you so much. And to all the new subscribers, I'm sure you love it here. Thank you so much. So without wasting much of our time, you already know what I want to talk about. Yes, my first frustrating moment in the UK. Hey, I saw Shiggy. Yes, I remember when without wasting much of our time, let me just dive into it. I remember when we first came in, that very day I was going to do some things in school and we were just rushing. We went to pick Sim up at the shop. Everything was just like, as in, I don't know. It was so frustrating. So frustrating. And the night we came, when we were literally looking for accommodation, like, okay, should we go to Airbnb before God used my husband's cousin to bless us with this particular place that we are staying now. It was so frustrating. It was a frustrating moment because I was tired, I was exhausted. I just want to go to one place and sleep and rest and relax my brain. But eventually God saw the house. But that's not even the shaggy I saw. Guys, we did not get a job. My husband did not get a job until 1 month after we moved into this country. Like, it was so frustrating. It was so frustrating. Yes, when we were moving to the UK, we didn't come empty-handed. We owed money. So when you are trying to relocate, please make sure you owed some money. At least money for the first month accommodation, money for the feeding for the first month or for the first 2 months. Make sure you come with a lot of food so that you won't be stranded. Make sure you come with like necessary things you will need so that you won't start spending that your naira that you convert to pounds. You won't start spending it on so many things. Come with your winter jackets, come with all your basic needs. Make sure you come with everything. Don't say when I get here I will walk and I will start buying, because let me tell you, for 80% that move into a new country, it's not always like that. Be it Canada, Australia, anywhere, like any country, there's always the first phase. You know, you're just moving into a new country and you don't know anybody, you don't know anyway. So that's just it. For some people, they come into the country and they get job instantly. Some even get job maybe like 2 weeks after or a week after. For everybody, it's not like that, and you don't know which one will be yours. Claim yours means when I was coming here, I prayed to God that immediately I get here, I'll get a job. My husband is going to get a job, but my husband got a job after 1 month. So that's just the reality. 80% of people, let me say 85% of people, is always like that. I have people that ever since they moved into the UK, 4 months after, they have still not gotten a job. Thank God I'm not in that position, and I pray that God is going to sort everyone going to drive face. God is going to sort you guys out. By God's grace, you are going to get a job. So as I was saying, we didn't get a job. My husband didn't get a job. We had our money for accommodation, so accommodation sorted. We came with food sorted, and we have other things that we are fine. But you know, we have a lot of things to do, and we just have to work. And for 1 month, no job. House rent was about to due the next day. That was when my husband got a job. Like, it was 1 month after we got into this country. That night, they gave my husband a shift. We needed to see the way we were happy. And we are already at quarter to broke. We applied online. We applied on Indeed. We applied everywhere. Is it Indeed, Total Jobs, Jora Jobs, Best Connection? We did so many things. Like, we were just applying, and we didn't get a job. Not until that night when my husband's cousin introduced my husband to a particular agency that now gave him shift, and our house rent is going to be due the next day. That was how God sorted out. That was how my husband got a job. That phase was so frustrating. I kept on praying, like I kept on fasting. It was as if everything is not going right, but I just have this belief that it will get better, and I just have this positive mindset that no, it's going to get better. No, it's going to get better. I didn't plan it like this with God. So that was how my husband got a job. For me, I got a job after 2 months of moving into this country. Yes, 2 months. It was not easy, but we just thank God that God did it. So thank God we had our accommodation money and the rest. If we did not hold it, we saw Shegil, because quarter to broke. When I say quarter to broke, like we have less than £100 left. Yes, we have less than £100 left. We have few pounds left, and we have to pay our rent. There are little things that we'll still want to buy. You know all those kind of things, but we just give glory to God that God did it. So if you are in that phase now, maybe you've gotten into the country, any country of your choice, maybe Canada, US, UK, Australia, and you just moved in, maybe for the first 2 months, 3 months, or you think things are not moving the way it's supposed to move. I'm just trying to encourage you. I'm still encouraging myself to. It's going to get better. That accommodation, you're going to get it. That job, you're going to get it. Everything will go fine. You won't have to worry about anything by God's grace. Honestly, most people face this. Let me use the word everybody, because some people are lucky. And even if you get a job after 4 months, still consider yourself lucky, because God did it. Like, Jesus showed up. Yes, that's just it. Because for me, even the job I got, it was like miracle. No, they tired Jesus, because I was not even expecting it at all, and they started giving me shifts and all of that. Even my first shift I did, I flopped, because I really don't know much about it. So I literally flopped. I had not flopped like that, but just a little mistake. And they were even about to sack me, that no, we are going to sack you. If not for God, like, the man just looked at me like that and said, we just decided to give you another chance. That was how I was able to get a job with agency. So I just want to tell you guys, don't worry, don't struggle, don't panic. Just keep applying, keep praying, and trust me, everything will be all right. See, during this phase, I remember we were calling everybody. Honestly, we were calling a lot of people. We called somebody. I remember a particular friend of my husband that said, come to Manchester, there's a job in Manchester, there's a job in this, that you should come. It was like, oh, as if the job is ready made. Like, okay, because we told the people that we are ready to move out of Portsmouth. If there's job anyway, there's just that we're ready to move. So we are calling. He said, okay, we should come to Manchester. My dear, after a few days, when we were ready to move, we called him. He started saying story again. Hey, so, and there's a particular one that said we should come to Sheffield. Eventually, story. So nobody is ready to help anybody here. Some people are seeing Nepo. Don't let me say nobody's ready to help anybody. But that is just my own personal story, my own personal experience. At that point, I remember after that Manchester stuff, I just told my husband that, babe, you know what? We are not calling anybody again. We called a lot of people, because my husband knows a lot of people in the UK. So we called a lot of people. Some of his godmoms back in Nigeria, that they are rich and they have children. Yeah, we called a lot of them. Nothing. And I just told him that we are not calling anybody again. It's God that brought us to this country. Let's hold on to God, and let's start calling on that God. And we started praying, and that was how God did a miracle for my husband, and my husband got a job that very day. So if you're in that kind of phase, I'm just encouraging you, don't panic. Just to get better, honestly, to get better. That's my first frustrating 1 month in the UK. It was the frustrating moment, because it was not easy. Imagine you coming with a lot of ginger, like, oh, when I get to this country, I'll walk. I remember the nights we came, my husband was already telling people that, hey, Joy, share, you know, walk. I'm telling my husband to calm down, that he's going to get a job. Now, job gonna save. We are running from shifts. Now I'm running from shifts. Now even my husband sometimes is running from shifts. So that's just it. It will get better and everything will be fine. So that will be all for now. If you have also faced this kind of things, kindly let me know in the comment section. Tell us your experience, share with us, let us learn together. And if there's any tips on how to get jobs easily, let us know. So that will be all for now. Please hit the subscribe button, comment, like, and share. Subscription is free. Bye. Thank you.